that this remains. Okay, great. So in this presentation, I'll take you through some of the comparative analysis that we have done, because I think in IM, what was told to us was to just shrink the entire concept of global Garner into 5 slides. So it was very tough, but I think that has helped us to now explain our concept in just 10 minutes to anyone. So I'm not going to explain you our concept because you already know what is global Garner. So we are going to talk why one should invest in global Garner. Then what we are going to do with the funds which are going to come in the company. And let me remind you, this fund is exclusively for expansion. We are not giving any exit to any of our equity partners. So this fund will not be used for any exit or anything that is there, right? Just hold on. Okay. So this is first company that we have compared ourselves with. So there are many aggregating companies. We fall under the category of aggregators. We basically what we are doing is we are aggregating some of the services or the products and we are selling it. So if you see Ola, they are aggregating the cab services where they are becoming a top aggregator and they are providing the cab services, which is valued almost 50,000 crores, but they are still in loss. Then comes this thing, Oyo. If you see, it was founded in 2013. Valuation is almost 75,000 crores. And for the first time, almost in more than 10, 11 years, they have first time booked a profit of 99 crores, right? But the investment which has gone into the company is more than 34,000 crores. So just imagine they have invested 34,000 crores and after 11 years, they have gained first profit, which is 99 crores only. Then comes Zomato. Of course, valuation is more than almost 50,000 crores, started in 2008, profitable since last 2 years. But again, with the over investment of 14,000 crores, they have gained a profit of 351 crores, right? So you see the investment and the profit. I think still lot has to be done to just gain the investment part itself. Then Flipkart, all of us know that it is almost 3 lakh crores, but still in loss. Myntra, almost 4,800 crores, still in loss. Paytm, 66,000, still in loss. So now let's understand, if these companies are in loss, what benefit Global Garner can give to the investors. So first of all, Global Garner, all of you know that we are a diversified revenue company. So we are not dependent on any one sector to earn. And because we are an asset light company, we are aggregator of aggregators. So our diversified revenue helps us to sustain. Even like you might have seen that in last 2 years, we have mostly worked on the software part, developing the new softwares. So we have not focused on selling new UPOS also. And we have created more terms and condition around UPOS so that now the right candidate should buy the UPOS or right candidate should become our partner. When we started, it was like कि कोई भी सांस भी ले रहा है तो we were allowing it to become our partner also, buy UPOS also. But this time we are very clear that we want to sell our UPOS and make a partner who really deserves to be in the business, who really understands this business. So first is that diversified revenue is there. Very high valuation model, though our revenue has dropped in last 2 years, but still the valuation which we got at IM, the NSRCL event that we had, and this valuation report has been done by a third party. One very renowned valuer has done it, who has a background of 30 years, has given us this valuation, which is almost 6,000 crore rupees. Right. So we are a very high valuation model. Why? Because it is an asset light. Secondly, we are not burning money. Last, innovation business model. Why the type of cashback that we are giving? All of you became our partner not because we are paying you something, but you like the concept and therefore you have agreed to become our partners, right? So I think the innovation in the model is really helping all of us to spread this all across. And till date, it is the USP of Global Garner that without any fundraise, we are totally bootstrapped and yet we are able to earn money. We are not making losses. Then again, diversified revenue stream we have already discussed. Proven revenue records generation model. If you see, in last 8 years, we have proved that with a very small investment, which I have done from my personal pocket, we were able to raise such a great revenue. If you look at the numbers, almost 80 crores we have earned in last 4 years. 80 crores. And this is not valuation. This is hardcore money which has come to Global Garner bank account. We have done more than 450 crore rupees transaction, which is GMV of Global Garner. And that too without any investment. That is the highlight of Global Garner. So when you are talking to an investor, you can show all these points to an investor. That there are companies who have not earned even after investment of 1 billion, 2 billion or 3 billion. Whereas in Global Garner, a founder started this company with 3 lakh rupees capital and has really earned that 80 crore rupees in 4 years with a sale volume of almost 450 crore rupees. This is hardcore number. I'm not talking about valuation. This is real number which has come into our bank account. So if now we get proper funding, proper channelization of funds, we can do a lot. Then finally, healthy profit margin. You all know that Global Garner never does a business where we make any losses. There is nothing called customer acquisition cost in our company. So we always maintain a healthy profit margin in whatever we do. Even if we are earning 5 rupees, we will save at least 50 paisa for ourselves. Will not spend 10 rupees to earn 5 rupees, which is a trend from other startups. And therefore, they are not earning till date. Of course, efficient cost management. Till date, we have survived and we have grown only because of our strategies. When it comes to spending, we are very conservative while we spend. And most of you would have experienced it also. High return on investment. Of course, wherever we have invested till date, we have earned very high yield, which I already told you that when we started the company, almost 3 lakh rupees was the investment. Then I kept on investing in the business. We invested from our pocket almost 2 crore rupees in total, but it was worth it because against an investment of total 2 crores from our pocket, we earned 80 crore rupees, right? With a 450 crore rupees transaction value. We are a almost low or zero debt company. Why we say this? Because we have taken a credit of almost 7 crore 50 lakh rupees, of which we have used 2 or 3 crore rupees till date. But we have other assets. So if you want, we can call it zero debt company also. So there is absolutely no worries when it comes to debt also. Sustainable cash flow, as we are very conservative with the spending part. So our cash flow is always positive. Sound financial governance, it always covers the point, right? So now what we are showing to a investor is that we will primarily work on 3 things. One is vendor, from where we earn almost 5 to 30% of the commission. UPOS selling, which is 90,000 rupees cost. And franchise 360, which is about to be launched in next month, which has an average ticket size of 3,28,000. So plus other revenues will come, but these 3 will be the primary focus of Global Garner. And this vendor commission we will onboard ONDC. Because of ONDC, we are going to get the entire ecosystem where we will share the same vendor who is already available on Paytm or Google Pay or anybody. We will get that inventory also on Global Garner. So ONDC is almost like a UPI for e-commerce. So we are integrating ONDC also. So going forward, all these vendors will automatically come into Global Garner also. With 9 lakh UPOS, I think this number has been talked about a lot of time. So I'll not get into all this, but the final is that after selling 9 lakh UPOS, we will focus on creating 300 consumer per UPOS, which will bring 27 crore users in Global Garner with a transaction value of more than 64 lakh crores. And with a net, even if we earn 1% commission on it, it is 64,800 rupees that we will earn. Please note, while selling the UPOS, we will make money, and while doing the transaction also, we are making money. So we are not burning money anywhere, right? So if you look at numbers, EBITDA would be almost 4,860 crores. Now just assume with this slide, just assume the companies which are earning 99 crores, 350 crores, and most of them are not even earning. They have a valuation of more than 1 lakh crore rupees. Just imagine after we achieve whatever targets we are setting for ourselves, the numbers which we are talking about, and it is all on a lower side. Just assume a company which has made 5,000 crores and it goes for an IPO. What would be the valuation that we can go for? A company which has a negative balance sheet, negative making losses, are valued more than 50,000 or 1 lakh crore. A company which makes profit year on year and has a profit of almost more than 400,000 crores. Just imagine, just compare. Why we have shown you all those companies, just compare with your acumen what you can achieve with Global Garner, right? Plus, all of you know that we are working on some softwares, more software in last 2 years, which are about to be launched in next 6 months. Almost they are ready and they will be launched in full-fledged in next 3 years, in next 6 months, for which we want to have this marketing budget. And because now we think that, yes, now this is the right time to start doing marketing. Till date, we have not done even marketing also, which is almost necessity till date for any company to go in the market. So now we believe that, yes, now the time has come, we should invest in marketing also. These new softwares, revenue is not included in our projections. After this meeting, I will also share the entire projection sheet of 5 years, which we have prepared for the investors. And we are talking about very conservative numbers. I'll share some of the numbers also with you, so you can understand कि हम क्या करने वाले हैं, right? But the revenue of this business, all these 4 businesses, has not been included in projection sheets. Please note that. But they themselves are really big business for all of us. Most of you know some of the business like Cash Aqua, Community, consultancy. You still don't know much about it, but yes, consultancy is also there. We are coming with our own OTT channel, which is GGTV. So very soon you will get all these in next 6 months live on Global Garner, right? Now this is what we want to do. One is we want to raise 100 crore rupees. Now, where we will use this 100 crore is, first of all, we will use it in national marketing. Almost 10 crores we will use to market nationally. Then expansion and local marketing. What I mean by expansion and local marketing is, we'll keep on opening the new branches. So let's say we opened some branch in maybe, let's say, Tamil Nadu. So now that branch and that branch marketing will be done locally. So maybe we'll call some influencer, we'll do some newspaper marketing, some radio ads, particularly for that branch. One marketing we will do nationally, which is of Global Garner. One marketing we will do every time we open new branches. We will do social media. This time I'm really amazed to see what type of leads our company is generating. I think GGCS is really now all set to generate good quality leads. And if you'll see the output that we have got is 70% positive response from our leads. So we are now bullish on our leads. yes, we open any branch, and if that branch themselves don't have any place to go, we can easily give them leads. So this 70 crores will go in branch expansion and the local marketing. Third one is the IT development, and which includes GG intent. What is GG intent? GG intent is very simple. We want to have a UPI app just like Google Pay, Paytm, or anything. So very soon we are going to integrate this. Yes Bank has offered us some services which will take almost 2 crore rupees of investment to get this UPI intent. 1 crore is the fee for that, and there are only 7 such institutes which can give this. So we will be applying for that. For this, we will have to invest 1 crore as a fee to Yes Bank, plus the 1 crore will go into the development of the entire app. But then Global Garner will become a UPI app itself. So just like what you do with Google Pay or Paytm or any other UPI app, you will be able to do with Global Garner app also. So 100 crores, we want a roadmap for 24 months. Of course, once we have those revenues in hand, we can talk to any investors. And best part is this time, many investors are showing some interest in us. We showed this Global Garner project to 4 investors in this IM event, and 3 of them shown keen interest, and 1 has contacted us directly also. So I thought till date, I was always thinking that we could not raise funds because I'm not able to make people understand what is Global Garner. But now I think we got the real definition of how to explain it to the investors. So this is what we want to do with this 100 crores. I'm also trying this with banks also, but if we get some investors in this, I think we have a huge community already with us. They can now invest because many a times people have offered me, sir, I want to invest 10 lakh, 20 lakh, 1 crore in Global Garner for equity. We have always denied that. Because please understand, taking funds from anyone is a pain. Why? We don't want a small investor to come in maybe of 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees. Why? Because he will not have that holding capacity, and he might not have that vision to understand. Like many a times I have seen that people ask me, sir, hamara IPO kab aayega? When are we going to bring an IPO? Whereas we have given the entire share till date free of cost, where they have not invested anything, still they are worried about IPO. So this time, whoever wants to put in money, we have put a very simple slab. Below 10 lakh rupees, we are not going to take. So first thing for an investor is that below 10 lakh ticket, we are not taking. We will prefer only 100 investors. So our ticket size, if we get 1 crore rupees per ticket, that is what we are looking at, because that person who has 1 crore in spare will always be a businessman who understands this business properly, right? Just hold on. Okay. So we want an investor who really understands this business and who has that patience and understanding that what we are doing and what results it is giving. So I'll just share you last one thing, which is a projection sheet. So you would understand what is that I'm talking about. Just hold on. I hope this Excel is visible to all of you. Okay, great. So if you'll see what we want to do in assumption, we want to open number of new branches every quarter is 6. We are talking very low numbers, please understand. Number of branches from third quarter onwards would be 12. Number of employees. Acha, this is the highlight of this investment that we are going to raise. Look, we all always said that we want to become world's biggest organization through our partner model. But it seems that most of the time, partner comes in, does a business. Initially, he goes in his natural circle or maybe close circle. He does 50 or 100 UPOSes and then he sleeps. Why? Because he's not able to activate the UPOSes. It is easy to sell UPOS, but to activate, it takes a lot of time. So, as I always said that in Global Garner, we are following the pattern of insurance. But I missed one big point. In insurance, there is an agency. But to promote that agency, to motivate that agency, to follow up with the agency, there are local branch managers and sales managers available there, which I think is missing in Global Garner. So now what we are thinking is we will create these branches just to support the local agencies also, local partners also, but their prime target would be whatever UPOSes we are selling. First of all, they will also sell the UPOS, but their prime target will be to activate those UPOSes also. So averagely, we will have almost 30 people in our per branch, which will be managed by one branch manager. Operation and training staff will be almost 5. ACP, we are targeting only 5 per branch in a quarter. So which is very low that we are talking. But I know number is low, but this time we want very quality ACPs to come in, who properly understand this business and make this business their full-time business. Since last 1 year, you must be listening to me that now I want people who take this business as a full-time business, rather taking it as a side job or something like that. Now, this is the highlight. We would be paying almost 40 to 50,000 rupees salary to these sales managers. But we are only expecting 6 UPOS in a quarter from them. And the leads also will be given by us. So let's say if somebody, look, we have tried this model and we have given in level next, where people have hired someone, but they don't have market to go for this UPOS pitching. So what we have decided is we will target only 6 UPOS per manager in next 3 months, which is only 2 UPOS in a month, and we will pay salary of more than 40,000 rupees to this guy. But the leads will be given by us. So now he cannot say that I don't have a place to go. So we will give him leads. He has to attend those leads. 5 leads minimum will be given to him daily. So almost 100 leads a month will be given to a salesman from our side. And he has to go out and convert. Even if we assume 6% conversion ratio, not even 6%, say in 300 leads, 6 conversion we want. So it is almost 2% conversion that we are looking at. Even if we do 2% conversion, our targets are met. We are talking very low. Of course, many of you will smile because being a partner, you have sold more than this. Being a partner, you have sold 50 UPOS in a quarter, maybe 100 UPOS in a year. Here, we are not keeping such numbers. Still, you will see what balance sheet we will get after this number. Franchise 360, Franchise Builder 360, we want only 1 unit to be sold by this manager every month. Only one, who is 100% our employee. And as an ACP, again, 1 UPOS in a month, 3 UPOS in a quarter. This is all that we are expecting from the branch model. So now the dedicated branch manager will be there, dedicated sales manager will be there on our salary across India. And we will start with 6 branches across India once we raise the fund. But why we want to raise this fund is just to have that mental peace that we can have that liberty of experimenting for at least 3 months. As of today, we cannot experiment because we don't have such deep pockets. हम आज किसी को 50,000 सैलरी दें और उससे आउटपुट नहीं आता है तो हम अगले महीने बोल देते हैं भाई ये नहीं कर पाएंगे. So we want to have that roadmap so that we can have at least 3 months opportunity for the person to come in and understand our business and start doing the business. So for that, this 100 crore is required. But if you will see, with such low number commitments and such low projections, still our P&L looks really great. If you'll see, just hold on. Let's talk about, I hope my Excel is still visible to all of you. The sheet that I'm sharing. Anyone can just give a thumbs up. Okay, great. So if you'll see, after 2024-25, I'm talking about maybe 6 months later, maybe next year, we will be investing almost 40 crore rupees in branch setup and everything. But that will start giving us revenue immediately because our UPOS immediately starts giving us revenue. With 73 crores, then 51, then 500, then if you'll see, it is only increasing. Why? Because we are selling UPOSes also. And our next level team is also activating these UPOSes. So just such low numbers, we will be able to reach 14,000 crore earning every quarter, which is a huge number to talk about. I'll share this entire projection sheet with all the interested people who will be interested in knowing more about the investment opportunity. So this is all we can share with the investors, where investor can now have a view of what Global Garner is all about. He can compare us with different segment of companies. They have invested in billions of dollars and they are earning peanuts, not more than 99 crores or maybe 300 crores. Whereas if we raise this 100 crores, we are 100% sure that we will earn much better than what all these companies are doing. Because till date, we have not taken even a single penny investment. Still, we are able to generate revenue. We are sustainable without any outside money. I hope you all would have people who have joined Global Garner 4 years back would always have already seen the journey that we have already done. There is one new company which is coming up in next month. I think you all would know that Jagdei Foods is getting launched. That revenue also we have not included in this, whereas that Global Garner has a sharing in that company also. So the best time for Global Garner is now. I think all our softwares are ready, all the system processes, new guidelines, GG 3.1, new UPOS app, everything is running fine. Now the brands have also started giving us extra revenues. I think this is the right time for us to raise this fund. And whoever is investing in us, just imagine, these companies with loss-making books are more than 1 lakh crores. When we book profits and we want to go for an IPO, this will really help us to gain much better valuation in an IPO. Please understand, getting a valuation from a valuer and getting a valuation in IPO are two different aspects. But just imagine, companies which are loss-making are more than 1 lakh crore in IPO. When your company will become profitable and go for an IPO with maybe, let's say, 2,000 crore rupees plus books, just imagine what we are creating. And I think this is the right time for us to start building the branches, start recruiting the sales managers, because we have seen that there is a lack in partner model where partners are not motivated on daily basis. In starting, they perform and then slowly and gradually, this excitement goes off as they stop selling UPOSes, because UPOS give them immediate revenue, but after selling UPOS, they are not generating revenue. Why? Because UPOS is not getting activated. So with this branch setup that we want to do across country, there would be almost 900 branches that we want to set up. From our revenue after raising this 100 crores, it will be very easy for us to go up to these 900 branches. So this is all about what you should know as an investor. Now, whoever will be interested, we can do one-to-one with them. If you have some investor who wants to do, look, minimum ticket size is 10 lakhs, but we will prefer first to have 1 crore ticket size investor in the company. As I already told you, we do not want a small investor because he would have that much money only. He might have taken loan to invest. I don't want those people to come in as an investor in Global Garner. Please understand, who has a surplus money, who wants to earn revenue on their investments, and who have a larger vision, and they can have that sustainability and holding power. Because many a times I've seen people have purchased UPOS and they write some mail, ki, sir, I have invested in UPOS, this and that, I have sold my property, this and that. I don't want such investors in Global Garner right now, because this is a proper equity investment. You have to understand the strength of Global Garner. And if you really see the strength, this is the opportunity for an investor to invest anything starting from 10 lakh to 1 crore. But our preference is 1 crore ticket size, because we don't want to have more than 100 investors in the company. If you'll see all these companies also, which have raised such huge capital, which is 14,000 crore or maybe $3 billion or whatever dollar, they have taken it from maybe hundreds of investors. I also want very small investment, but they should understand Global Garner business and the future of Global Garner. If you agree that Global Garner is going to grow, look, you have already seen what we have created. I don't belong to a background which can keep on investing in Global Garner, or no, I have not taken any investment from the outside. But this you can check in our books also, the revenue I'm talking about, which is approximately 80 crore rupees that we have earned, hard cash that we have earned in the books. And second is the 450 crore rupees transaction that we have already done without investment, without sales manager, without having any person in sales, only partner model. But now we want to elevate that. We want to have branches set up all across country, and we want to have these sales manager to push the business. They will be the local people who will really push the business, motivate a person. Because look, I have always followed that insurance model, but I think I missed only one thing, which was this branch and branch manager and sales manager. So I think I'll put this, and the entire block will be completed, and this 100 crore can help me to grow the business. With this, thank you very much. I think whatever I had to say, I have already said. Now it is time for you to ask any query that you have related to this investment that we want to raise. Yeah. So one by one, you can raise your hands in the application. We will see, and then we will unmute you. Okay. You can raise your hands, we'll unmute you, and then you can ask any query. No queries? Okay, Mr. Pritesh. Mr. Pritesh, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, Vikasji.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon.
So, regarding this investment, I just wanted to ask if suppose we are bringing some investors, okay, and for that we need to present something to the investor. So, from that point of view, do we have any presentation to present to him?
Yes,
And so
I
that,
will share the entire presentation to you with the
uh,
projection sheet and the valuation report that we got.
okay,
But
okay.
please do not share it on WhatsApp groups or something like that. You should
Only with
very
genuine investors only.
exactly to individual, because this valuation report very clearly said that it can be only circulated between the interested investors only. Because please
Right,
understand, we have not paid for it, so there are some terms and conditions which we have to follow.
right. Understand, understand.
So if
And
you
other
have
thing,
some interested candidate, of course, we will share the three things. One is projection, second is valuation, third is the PPT.
okay. And then as an UPOS owner, would be the benefit for us if we bring in some
Yes.
investor?
So what we are going to do is, whatever equity he will buy in the company, the
Uh,
partners who are bringing the investor to us, they will also get free equity, almost 5% of the investment that we have procured for them. So let's
okay.
say example, I'll give you an example. Let's say
Mm,
he has given 1 crore rupees for a certain amount of equity. So you will
हाँ.
get 5 lakh rupees equity free of cost.
Okay, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Great, great, great. Yeah, thank you, Vikesh ji.
Welcome. Yeah, Rana साहब. राणा जी आप अनम्यूट करिए.
जी अभी ऑडिबल हूँ.
Yeah.
आउट ऑफ 86% ऑफ इक्विटी दैट प्रमोटर्स इज हैविंग, कितना हम लोग डाइल्यूट करेंगे इसमें से 100 CR के लिए?
एक्चुअली मैं अपने नहीं डाइल्यूट करूंगा. जैसे मैंने आपको बोला कि आई विल नॉट रेज फंड फॉर माई इक्विटी. वी विल इश्यू न्यू इक्विटी विच देयरफॉर द एंटायर मनी विल कम इनटू द कंपनी. वरना क्या होगा, मान लीजिए मैंने 15% अपना इक्विटी डाइल्यूट किया तो 15% का पैसा पूरा मेरे पास आ जाएगा. एंड देन इट इज माई लिबर्टी, मैं वापस कितना डालना चाहता हूँ. सो वी विल इश्यू न्यू इक्विटी which will come under this, and then the funds will come into the company only to use for the expansion. We are not giving any exit to any investors or any shareholder that already we have, including me.
तो अप्रोक्सीमेटली अगर कोई इन्वेस्टर 1 CR इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा है तो कितना शेयर्स उसको अलॉट होंगे?
Once he comes to us, we will share the valuation report. Our valuation report this time जो है वो आपको एक frequency दे. Sorry. Okay, no issues. Our valuation report has the lowest valuation that we can expect and the highest. We will come in between. That is totally part of negotiation.
तो कोई अभी अप्रोक्सीमेटली आइडिया लग सकता है हम लोगों को कि लगभग कितना रहेगा, क्योंकि इन्वेस्टर्स जब बात
आप
करेंगे
उनको
तो
बोल
लगभग वो
सकते हैं 3,000 करोड़ से लेके 6,000 करोड़ के बीच में अपना डील हो सकता है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द वॉल्यूम ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट. ऐसा नहीं हुआ कोई 10 लाख रुपए लेके आ रहा हूं, हम लोवेस्ट कैलकुलेशन या मिड साइज कैलकुलेशन उसको देंगे. जो जितना ज्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट करेगा हम उसके लिए इक्विटी उतना लो कर सकते हैं, बट नॉट बिलो 3,000 एंड नॉट अबव 6,000. And that
जिस
also will
तरीके
be
से
justification is given on the valuation report itself. When you'll see the valuation report, वहां पे एक पैरामीटर दिया हुआ है.
जिस तरीके से विकास जी, जो हम लोग शार्क टैंक देखते हैं, जो शार्क टैंक के अंदर में इक्विटी डाइल्यूट होती है वो वाली इक्विटी, और जो कंपनी अपने एडिशनल इक्विटी जिस तरीके से भी आप बता रहे हैं, उसमें दोनों के बीच में डिफरेंस क्या रहता है बेसिकली?
सेम ही होता है, वहां भी लोग किसी को एग्जिट नहीं देते हैं. वहां भी एडिशनल इक्विटी ही होता है, क्योंकि अगर मैं अपनी इक्विटी डाइल्यूट करता हूं तो वो पैसा मेरे पास आता है. तो कोई भी इन्वेस्टर फर्स्ट राउंड, सेकेंड राउंड, थर्ड राउंड तक आपको अपना पैसा नहीं लेने देता है. वो बोलता है जब कंपनी ग्रो कर जाएगा तब हम आपका इक्विटी साथ में लेके सेल करेंगे. अभी आपको कोई एग्जिट नहीं है, अभी कुछ नहीं है. तो फाउंडर्स को एटलीस्ट 3-4 राउंड तो वेट करना ही पड़ता है.
थैंक यू.
ओके, थैंक यू. जैन साहब.
नमस्ते सर.
हाँ जी, नमस्कार.
सर मतलब मेरा तो आंसर मिल गया. आप सतन जी ने जब पूछा वही मैं जानना चाह रहा था.
ओके.
ठीक है सर. बाकी सर हम कोशिश करते हैं 4-5 लोगों के साथ 1-to-1 मीटिंग करके आप जो भी अपना ये प्रेजेंटेशन और अपना वैल्यूएशन की रिपोर्ट आप शेयर कीजिए. हम 1-to-1 कोशिश करते हैं.
पहले आप किसी इन्वेस्टर को रेडी कर लीजिए. वी विल शेयर दिस विद द इन्वेस्टर्स ओनली. हम ओपन फोरम
जी
में
सर.
शेयर नहीं करना चाहते हैं. आप प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड करिए इसको, है ना.
जी सर. जी सर. जी जी
तो
सर.
आप जब इन्वेस्टर कोई रेडी हो जाएगा, उसका प्रोफाइल हम स्टडी करेंगे कि हाँ भाई ये सच में इन्वेस्टमेंट करने लायक आदमी है या नहीं है, तब हम वो
जी
उसको
सर. जी
इक्विटी रिपोर्ट और ये सब सारी चीजें शेयर कर देंगे. आपको प्रोजेक्शन
ओके
और
सर.
पीपीटी चाहिए वो हम दे सकते हैं पहले. वैल्यूएशन रिपोर्ट वी कैन ओनली शेयर विद द इंटरेस्टेड पार्टी.
ओके सर. थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू. सतीन जी, आपका कोई दूसरा क्वेश्चन है या आपका हाथ रह गया? प्लीज अनम्यूट.
ओके. जिस तरीके से, एम आई ऑडिबल?
हम्म.
जिस तरीके से हम लोग अभी प्रोजेक्शन रिपोर्ट की बातें कर रहे हैं, जो शीट्स हम लोगों ने भी शेयर करी हैं, जो देखी हैं, उस प्रोजेक्शन रिपोर्ट को अगर हम लोग 10-20% वेरिएशन भी मान के चलें, तो भी हम लोग को एक रफली आइडिया क्या लग रहा है कि इन हाउ मेनी ईयर्स वी आर एबल टू कम विद आईपीओ? एक रफली एस्टिमेट है गाइड।
देखिए मैं तो कह रहा हूँ हम अगर प्रॉपरली इन्वेस्टमेंट रेस कर लें तो हम अगले साल आईपीओ के लिए जा सकते हैं। बट अगर लोवेस्ट भी बात करें, वर्स्ट सिनेरियो भी बात करें, तो हम 3 से 4 साल में आईपीओ के लिए जा सकते हैं, बिकॉज तब तक हमारी बुक्स बहुत पॉजिटिव हो चुकी होंगी। एंड एनीवेज मुझे ये फंड रेज हो ना हो, इतना पैसा तो मेरे पास है कि मैं 2 3 4 ब्रांचेस से अब शुरू कर सकता हूँ। तो वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड। आई थिंक अभी कुछ दिन में आप देखोगे कि अहमदाबाद में हम प्रॉपर फुल फ्लेजेड एक ब्रांच बना रहे हैं, जहाँ पे हम उसको लाइव कर देंगे। और ये जो अब हमारा जो स्ट्रेंथ है दैट इज टू जनरेट लीड्स। आई थिंक दैट हैज स्ट्रेंथन अस टू टेक दिस डिसीजन कि अब हम केवल लड़के रख लें, लीड्स हम अपनी जनरेट करेंगे, उनको देंगे और फिर वो जाके मार्केट में उसको एक्सप्लोर करेंगे। तो द ऑफर दैट वी हैव ऑलरेडी गिवन यू, वी आर ऑलरेडी इम्प्लीमेंटिंग ऑन ग्लोबल गार्नर। सो हम 30 एजेंसी मैनेजर रख रहे हैं जो ब्रांच मैनेजर के अंडर में होंगे। उनका काम सिर्फ ये होगा, अपनी कोई लीड नहीं जनरेट करो, द लीड्स विच वी आर जनरेटिंग जस्ट गो ऑन दैट लीड एंड कन्वर्ट।
फाइन, थैंक यू।
वेलकम। Okay, I guess now there is no query. So we'll close this session. If anybody wants to have one-to-one to understand it better, if you have some investors, you want me to present it to them, I'm more than happy to talk to them. Zoom is also good. And if you have some big investors, we can always come to your location and explain him. Right. With this, thank you very much. Hope we get this funding very soon so that we can rapidly expand the entire global Garner. Thank you very much.